When did you first know you wanted to be a cop? Was it the first time you sat in a patrol car? Or the first time you heard a siren up close?
Oh, you did it!
Or was it when a police officer helped you when you really needed help? Or took the time to show you right from wrong?
Now, is it good to fight or good to try and work it out?
Try and work it out!
If it's your dream to be a police officer, the Portland Police Bureau wants you to know this. If you qualify, you could join the select family of Portland police officers and start enjoying your life in the great Pacific Northwest. It's a jewel in an incomparable setting. Portland, Oregon. It's a city where 500,000 people live, work, and play. Portland. It's a near-perfect blend of the old and the new, as historic buildings dating back to the city's founding stand side by side with modern skyscrapers. The result? An inviting and accessible downtown, filled with ethnic and social diversity. In the shadow of majestic Mount Hood, Portland is at the very heart of this playground we call Oregon. And what a playground it is. Travel east for 1 hour from city center, and you find yourself deep in the rugged Cascade Mountains, featuring a chain of snow-capped volcanoes that stretches all the way from the Canadian border to Northern California. Or drive 1 hour west of the Rose City and find yourself walking along the sands of the magnificent Oregon coast. Whether you're into year-round skiing on Mount Hood, windsurfing on the Columbia River Gorge, fishing, kayaking, or rafting one of our wild rivers, or just flying a kite at the beach, Oregon offers a little something for everyone. Protecting beautiful Portland is the Portland Police Bureau. Over 1,000 officers strong, with 325 support personnel. It's the largest law enforcement agency in Oregon.
I grew up here, and I love this city, I love this state, and I really couldn't imagine being a police officer anywhere else.
I feel very proud. I've been here for going on 14 years.
And when I got done with grad school, I picked Portland to come and live out of all the places I knew because it was such a cool place.
Portland Police Bureau has the public's trust. It's very much appreciated and respected by the general public.
As an officer in the Portland Police Bureau, you'll use the latest technologies while you pursue a career path that interests you. Mounted patrol, canine units, ATVs, bicycle patrol, transit police, the Special Emergency Response Team. These are just a few of the opportunities within the Bureau that will offer fresh challenges and choices throughout your career. Smaller agencies simply can't offer what the Portland Police Bureau can.
Portland Police Bureau is one of the finer places to work in the United States with regard to law enforcement. Offers a diverse experience, everything from uniform patrol to several investigative specialty units, as well as community service units. You have Tactical Operations Division, which houses the Emergency Disposal Unit, also known as the Bomb Squad. We have the CERT team, Special Emergency Rescue Team, which known as the SWAT team in some jurisdictions, as addition to various investigative functions, everything from multi-agency and federal agency task forces dealing with crime such as drug trafficking, money laundering, gun trafficking, violent crimes, fugitive apprehension task force. Those are some of the various things that an individual can find themselves involved in.
There's so much here to do that you don't get bored, that's for sure. If you want to work in narcotics, you can do that. If you want to be a detective, you can do that. If you want to work gangs, you can do that. Just in my career of 6.5 years, I've done bicycles, I've done DARE, I've done the Camp Rosenbaum. And when we go to that and we're counselors with the kids, I've been on the color guard, the honor guard. I do prostitution details where I dress up as an undercover prostitute, and I'm just an officer. I wasn't assigned a special unit. I do drug buys as an officer. I get to go write my own search warrants on houses and close down drug houses and drug labs and things like that. It's unlimited. It's whatever your initiative is.
The training you receive from the Portland Police Bureau is second to none in the nation. This intensive training program is intended to provide you with the tools and confidence you'll need to be an effective police officer.
The angle of the cover officer right now is borderline.
Well, our goal ultimately is to develop the best police officers available. Our training, when you graduate from our training, you should have the tools in place that, coupled with the experience that you get once you go out and work in our FTO program and work on the street, to develop the best police officer that any particular person can be. Even looking at the training programs of other agencies, we are second to none.
Although it's a large agency, the Portland Police Bureau takes care of the personal and professional needs of its officers. As an example, you need look no farther than the Central Precinct's innovative drop-in daycare center.
Oh, it's a lot more security. You can go out and do your job and feel that your children are safe and secure in a nice environment, nice and clean. And that's a real nice feeling, being able to come and visit them when you get a break.
Portland Police Bureau has a well-deserved national reputation for community policing. 5 state-of-the-art precincts serve the city's neighborhoods, allowing the Bureau to build lasting bonds within each community that lead to greater understanding, cooperation, and problem-solving, the foundations for successful community policing.
Any good police officer practices community policing. They know their district, they know the people who live and work there, they know the types of criminals, they know who's the good people and who's the bad people.
Basically what community policing has done for TriMet, Police Bureau, and the community is just open up lines of communication so we know what's going on, so it's a direct link to the officer, so we know where the problems are at and know how to address them.
You're not just reacting to crime, you're trying to stop it before it starts. And I think that, for me, is the true essence of community policing. And it's not us, the police, versus the community. We're all in it together to try and make the livability in the city as best as it can be. Hey guys.
As an officer in the Portland Police Bureau, you'll have the chance to make a real difference in the young lives you touch. DARE is just one program that reaches youngsters with a powerful message, reaffirming positive values and encouraging kids to see police officers as allies.
I think the kids definitely have a good, positive connection with the police, with the DARE program. A lot of these kids are at-risk children, and so they've had negative contact. And you coming in here, they're able to have positive contact. They ask all kinds of questions like, what kind of car do I drive? Where do I shop? It's almost like they think you're superhuman, and I really bring it back down to earth and just let them know we're just a real person just like everybody else.
Alcohol messes up your liver.
For the DARE graduation, I feel like I've accomplished a lot. Last week, every child has to write an essay about what they learned with the DARE program, and they read those to me. And that's kind of an emotional day. It's really touching to hear the children thank you and appreciate you coming in, spending time with them and talking to them.
It is very important to be drug-free because drugs can cause you to be very sick or even die.
The children are very important. My hope is that somewhere along the line, either myself or another officer that works with young people, that we've affected them so that they don't make that mistake that either causes tragedy or catastrophe for themselves or for an officer that has to respond to a situation where they're involved.
To safeguard lives and property.
Safeguard lives and property.
I think a law enforcement career is very rewarding for a number of reasons. Number one, you're there when people need you, you're helping. If you are doing a professional job and you really are committed to your job, you can make a really bad situation a little bit better for somebody.
The decision to become a Portland police officer is more than just a wise career move. It's an opportunity to make a real difference as you live and work in one of the nation's most livable cities.
I've been with the force for 25 years. Yeah, it's been a great career for me. And I've been working in the traffic division for about 18 of them, so I enjoy this job.
My closest friends are in this bureau, and I made those friends 6-7 years ago, and I know I'll have them for the rest of my life. And it's just a real feel of camaraderie.
Police work is just my calling, that's just what I feel that I'm supposed to do in life, It's what I don't really feel sometimes that I have an option. It's what I feel most comfortable doing. It's the most rewarding to me overall. When I wake up in the morning, I look forward to going to work, and when I come home, I usually say, that was a good day. I had a good day, and I enjoy my job.
I can tell you that police work isn't for everybody, but if you think you have what it takes, if it's the career that you are looking for, that it is one of the most rewarding careers available, and if you really want to make a difference in your community, this is the career to go into. And Portland is the place to do it. It's a fine organization with people who are proud of the job that they do, and if you want to be part of that, Portland is the place to go.